Φίλες και φίλοι, αγαπητοί ακροατές της ΕΡΤ Χανίων, γεια σας. Ακούτε την εκπομπή Μουσική 7 Αστέρων που μεταδίδεται από την Δευτέρα μέχρι και την Παρασκευή από τις 9 μέχρι τις 10 το βράδυ. Μουσική 7 Αστέρων από τους 100,6 και 104 στα FM και από το διαδίκτυο. Μουσική 7 Αστέρων στην ΕΡΤ Χανίων. Επιμέλεια, παρουσίαση Στέλιος Ιωαννίδης.
Again, the Winswide, Dominican, and the Vizat. Kilaburi, Tori, Fasori, Insuli, Cloud of Fari, Alsalada, Ori, Milima, Six, Silly, Tuturi, Salam, Bilurustun, Bitsu, Yang La Bang, La Farma, John Night Day, How Day, Yo, Rolo, Kelly away. No pink to tickety tooty was the snack of the rail. Ain't you bang all your long old so blank pang? Oh, but I missed, I do it be. I make a miss you, Tuesday, Susie, Woozy, Cove. You make my rider tight, your rider tight sky. Ooh, la no, l'oreille. All day, yo, roll, kill you out. Terra Suzelle, la fougère, m'ouvrir, I know, I wanna go. You can't wanna buy so long, country to get a beat, those cycle, hey, boy, try, tail, lots of the two, boo, boo, yum, body, in yellow, some more, cigar, hooray, oh, low, kill you away, you know. All of them talking at the same time. All of them, like, all the different sounds, like, start to come together. You might not understand what they mean, but, like, there's something going on. And, like, you know, when I want to do a little bit of traveling, like, I just kind of, like, I kind of get real still, and, like, I kind of imagine, like, a certain place inside. And I can go anywhere I like, you know, like, I start remembering things from the past, and suddenly I start to be there. I start to really get there, to a new place. It really, like, I mean, I even thought about the Taj Mahal the other day. The green of it all, and the magnolia blossoms, the viola, right in front of my eyes. Yeah, there viola, right in front of my eyes. I could rely on the kindness of strangers.
Αρχίσαμε με το Haiku Linko και την Silly Hirsch, στην οποία είναι αφιερωμένη η σημερινή εκπομπή. Η Silly Hirsch γεννήθηκε στις 9 Ιουνίου του 1952 στο Μπρούκλιν της Νέας Υόρκης. Τραγουδίστρια, συνθέτης, αυτοσχεδιάστρια και συγγραφέας. Έχει βραβευτεί για την δουλειά της το 1992 στο Βερολίνο, βραβείο Prix Futura το 1993 και πολλά βραβεία από το Ίδρυμα Σύγχρονης Τέχνης, το Creative Capital, το Κρατικό Συμβούλιο Τεχνών της Νέας Υόρκης και άλλα. Η Hirsch μεγάλωσε στη Νέα Υόρκη, εγκατέλειψε το γυμνάσιο και μετακόμισε στο Σαν Φρανσίσκο, όπου δραστηριοποιήθηκε στο Experimental Theater of Man, εξερευνώντας εκτεταμένες φωνητικές τεχνικές και άρχισε να συνθέτει κομμάτια για φωνή.
I remember his first day at school. I put his little clothes on him. And an overcoat, just like his daddy's.
Now he's off the gate, he's coming up the pass, he's coming up the pass. I wonder if he's still got his key. He has got the key. He's opening the door, he's coming in, he's here. Hello, son. Hello, mother. Oh, son, I knew you would come to see me today. How could you possibly know that, mother? Oh, but a mother always knows this. Don't be silly. I only decided today myself that I would come to see you. But a mother knows these things. Oh, don't be so what? You think you know everything? You think you're... I don't know what sort of a woman you are. A mother knows. A mother feels it inside her, the love for her son. Oh, don't be so bloody stupid. I've had enough. I'm going back. Goodbye.
Bloody stiff.
You're really not how you used to be.
Start up feeling fresh in the morning. Start up feeling fresh in the morning. Close your eyes.
la da da dee.
You're wonderful. You're wonderful.
Ακούτε την εκπομπή Μουσική 7 Αστέρων, Επιμέλεια, παρουσίαση Στέλιος Ιωαννίδης.
A lady dying of diabetes, listen to the radio, catching the lesser deadly rounds, so heaven collects its bleeding hands. Her useless bracelet, fondly flattered, paddling the melodic swirls. The idea of God no longer sputtered at the roots of her indifferent curls. The idea of the Alice grew large. Not yet, however, I think to die.
Η Silly Hills έχει εμφανιστεί σε φεστιβάλ σε όλη την Ευρώπη. Έχει ηχογραφήσει με τους Elliot Sharp, John Zorn και άλλους. Τακτικοί συνεργάτες της είναι Christian Markley, David Weinstein και Anthony Coleman. Το 1987 κυκλοφόρησε το LP Singing, που περιλάμβανε κυρίως solo εκτελέσεις αλλά και ντουέτι με τους David Simons και Sam Bennett, και το 1989 το άλμπουμ Haiku Linko με τους David Weinstein. Το 1995 κυκλοφόρησε το Oh Little Town με τον Simon Ho.
I got picked up by these two guys in a dark blue Mercedes-Benz. I was hitchhiking on the highway. It was pouring rain, and I mean, there was something bad that had happened to me when I was hitchhiking in the rain in San Francisco the year before. But it wasn't going to happen to me this time. This was Holland, you know, Donkeyville and all that. Anyway, I got in, and pretty soon I realized that the men were German. They weren't Dutch after all, and they had these accents. They were elegant. Their dark blue suits matched the car. One of them was bald, and he was at least 70. The other at least 50. You know where they must have been in World War II? I'm Jewish, but not really. No one ever talked about that kind of thing in my neighborhood, not even the couple who had these numbers on their arms. You know, they worked in the corner grocery store. I told the men that my name was Shelley Hurst. They must have known it was a Jewish name. I showed them the little paper that Heinz's address was on. He lived in Kassel. I met him on the Dom Square, and he looked like the other strong, quiet types I'd been attracted to, but he had blonde, scraggly hair. I was so nervous. Suddenly we're going off the highway, and we stopped at that address I'd given them, and they must have known it was, they got out of the car, and they rang the bell. Where was Heinz? The man got back in the car. They said they were gonna take care of me. And we drove and drove to a forest. Now I love nature, but it was after the rain and everything was dripping. It reminded me of those Grimm's fairy tales. I loved them, but they were brutal. We kept driving through droplets of rain. They pulled up to this house. It looked like a gingerbread house. They let me out so gracefully. The older man had a cane. A woman came to the door, and she had a dirndl dress on and clogs and hairy legs, like I did when I worked at the donut shop in San Francisco. They told me to come sit down at a beautiful table, and there was a fireplace, and they ordered potato soup for me. I loved it. There were little frankfurters in it, and after I ate, they said they couldn't just leave me there. They would take me back to Heinz's house. How could they be so nice? So nice! I was so glad to shed those kind of prejudices off my body. Something was coming over me. I was feeling so liberated and so free. And this time I knew everything was gonna be fine. I was really deep in my individuality. No room here for nationalism or anything like that, yeah. So nice. They drove me to Heinz's house, and he still wasn't home, so they rang the bell of a neighbor and asked if I could stay there until Heinz came home. Oh, he moved like a gazelle, like yogis I'd seen. Drinking tea from porcelain bowls. And then I turned to see these women, 10 of them on the marble mantelpiece. They were all made of plaster, and none of them had any heads. Gay men liked women. Anyway, it was still... The fear factor had already dissipated. The record had ended. It was pictures at an exhibition. Some sound, and it was Heinz walking up the stairs. Very slowly. I grabbed my knapsack and walked to the door. I stopped to put on my shoes. They hadn't yet dried from the walk in the rain. I opened the door and there was Heinz. His hair looked even scragglier than it did when I met him on the Dom Square. And he looked very pale. He didn't seem so happy to see me, but I followed him up the stairs and he opened up the door. There were green sheets hung sloppily across the windows, and there was a small wooden table filled with cigarette butts and packs of cigarettes. I didn't really know what to do. Heinz just walked into the other room and sat down in a ratty stuffed chair. He was clearly very ill. I asked if there was anything I could do to help. He didn't speak much English. I told him I would take care of him, but I don't know if he really heard me. He just got into bed. I don't know where I slept that night. I guess I slept with him. But I know that the next day I headed out to Documented to see some art, alone. It was so weird. I didn't want to see all of those advertisements for Marlboro cigarettes and beer. I don't know, maybe it was some Andy Warhol prints I was looking at, but anyway, I left Documenta after an hour and stopped for a while watching the ducks waddle up the canal, and then I went back to Heinz's apartment. There was a putrid smell in the flat, and Heinz looked even worse than when I had left. I don't know how I knew, but he was going cold turkey. Heroin. I would just stay until he got better. It seemed like days that I was there. The TV was always on. His eyes were mostly closed. The Olympics were on TV. It was taking place in Munich that year. Munich was only a few hours away from where we were. There was a little stool beside the bed. I think I had just gone to sit on it when I heard the shots, and I saw the Israeli athletes killed on TV. September 6th, 1972. I don't know when I left and hitchhiked back to Amsterdam. I imagine that I waited till Heinz was okay.
Στους συνεργάτες της Hears, εκτός από μουσικούς, περιλαμβάνονται χορογράφοι, εικαστικοί καλλιτέχνες, σκηνοθέτες. Εκτός από δικές της συνθέσεις, στις ηχογραφήσεις της συμπεριλαμβάνονται και έργα άλλων συνθετών όπως τον Alvin Κουράν και Kathy Berberian. Το 2018 οι ειδικές συλλογές του Πανεπιστημίου της Νέας Υόρκης απέκτησαν το αρχείο της.
the power of one, alone, indivisible, supreme and invisible. The power of prayer is the power of thought, a power that cannot be taught. So we call to the mountain, we rage at the flood, too quickly discounting the fire in the blood. We race on the north wind, we howl at the moon, then pull all our sails in too soon. The secret of hope is the gift of despair, the abandoned, the nowhere, with the secret of it all, the questionable mind is left far behind, and we sink to the ocean, we bow to the sea, we live in the notion of what we must be, we change and we falter, we fall to the floor, perceptions alter. The challenge accepted, the heart skips a beat, the soul disinvested of every deceit, the final illusion, the ultimate sham, the endless confusion of I am. The power of surrender is the power of love, the irresistible strength of the dove, and the answer to it all is the answer to none. The heart of it all is silence.
I'm yours when I'm yours. You're mine when you're mine. I'm yours when you're mine. You're mine when I'm yours. I'm not here all the time. You're not there all the time. I'm not there when you're yours. You're not here when I'm mine. Oh, Who's there then when you're yours? Are you yours when you're yours? Are you hers then, not mine? I'll be his then, that's Are you here when you're there? Are you there when you're here? Were you there over there when you heard I was here? I'm his when you're hers. I'm yours when you're mine. Oh, what's mine? Whose am I? Might you one day be mine? I love you, yummy bone, the man. Super na 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 na. You. Slow to the place that I knew about before I was walking away. Turn the corner, give me more of the big order. I want small sometimes. Hold down the fort, I'm going back for the key. Please me, oh please me, then let me be while I slow downtown and uptown I'm fast. When I'm yours, you're mine when you're mine. I'm yours when you're mine. You're mine when I'm yours. I'm not here all the time. You're not there all the time. I'm not there when you're yours. You're not here when I'm mine. Who's there then when you're yours? Are you yours when you're yours? Are you hers then, not mine? I'll be his then, that's That's really okay. Are you here when you're there? Are you there when you're here? Were you there over there when you heard I was here? I'm his when you're hers. I'm yours when you're mine. Oh, what's mine? Whose am I? Might you one day mine, la rua, si gelabare, yamon. Mine.
Ακούσατε την εκπομπή Μουσική 7 Αστέρων. Επιμέλεια παρουσίαση Στέλιος Ιωαννίδης. Καλή σας νύχτα.
Mrs. McIntyre is the teacher of the class at Public School 159. Her husband works as an executive in some Chrysler building in Manhattan, and she goes to community meetings. Isn't it nice of her to come to our little neighborhood and teach our class? Now, children, there's going to be a new child coming into the class. Ada Widzer. She spent a number of years living in Brazil. Oh, my husband and I had a little trip to Rio recently. Now, don't forget about all the trees you've learned about in your textbooks. Bananas grow in Brazil. Don't forget it.